we are very closely partnered with Poly to make sure from a pricing strategy that we can offer our loan officers, that we can offer our borrowers and our customers the absolute best option to suit their financial needs. I am Kristin Ankeny Bickenbach, and I am EVP Secondary Marketing at New American Funding. I have worked at NAF for almost 12 years now in July, and about 17 years in the industry. I live in Austin, Texas with my husband and my 3-year-old daughter. So I always knew that finance was where I wanted to be. I've liked numbers, I've liked structure. I've always really believed in sort of these, I don't want to say like a fantasy or a passion project, but just there's so many companies that are fundamental in shaping America and how it is in the landscape of our society that I've always been really passionate about. Like, what can you do to be part of something that is so much bigger and so much better? And I've always looked at that from a banking sector of like, this is a titans of industry type industry. It's something that you're so excited to wake up for and come back every single day and say, I get to make a difference today. I get to change something. I get to be part of a solution. We're helping people. The greatest wealth builder is homeownership. And we're able to help people every day, put them in homes that can set their family up, multi-generational success, or give them financial flexibility by utilizing equity in their home, send their kids to college, improve their families. We're agents for change that's improving people's financial situation. And when done responsibly, it's actually very humbling to be a part of. We need to be much more strategic, and we need to be much more supportive. The market itself has contracted in terms of the number of loans that are being originated. When rates are 6, 7, 8%, really high, you're just going to have significantly more challenges. It's a limited supply of origination opportunities. You'll obviously, yes, have lenders leave the marketplace. You'll have loan officers leave the marketplace, but you have more competition on a per unit deal than you otherwise have had, or anything that I've seen in recent memory. So our ability to provide the loan officer a strategic pricing strategy that helps them compete, that gives them the options to look at all of their products at point of sale, that gets them to evaluate a slew of options to make themselves more successful or allow them to give a more competitive offer, is really what we started looking at, making a change on price engines. I needed the technology behind me that would allow me to succeed and would allow NAF to grow exponentially. I think for the industry, and it goes beyond secondary technologies, it goes beyond any adaptation. But if you don't adapt to change, you're going to die. Companies are going to pass you. Everything that's happened the past few years behind the scenes, it is really amazing to go to work every single day with a group of people that are absolutely passionate about growing this company and building this company and seeing where we can go. And so having the baseline technology that said, hey, I want to be able to do X, Y, Z, and then being able to do it was a huge win for us. There are going to be new ideas. There's a little bit of I'd say a bifurcation within the mortgage industry, where there's been a handful of people that have been doing this for 40, 50 years, and they have a really, really good base and understanding of how the mortgage industry is always run. And then you also have this newer group that I've kind of seen grow up within the industry within the past 20 years that have really seen we can do things differently. The mortgage industry doesn't have to be 20 years behind technology of every other industry. Why do we have to go last? LOs have a ton of different challenges in the market that they're in. Their biggest thing is how can they quickly, easily, effectively communicate with the lock desk. In my opinion, a lock desk should be a concierge service. It should be, we are helping the loans that don't make it down the happy path. Everything should automatically flow through your price engine, and a lock desk agent shouldn't have to be involved. A lock desk agent is really designed to be that support element for the loan officers. You need help structuring a deal. You need help understanding why pricing is the way it is. Or, hey, we do have files that fall out of the exception path and people that need more handholding. But a lock desk really, as we continue to move forward with the technology progression in the industry, needs to be that support and service element more than they need to be, I'm going in and clicking and processing a request that comes in. So at New American Funding, we're really looking to leverage Poly to say, hey, we want this to be as automated as humanly possible to serve our loan officers, and then really allow our lock desk to be a very high touch customer service, highly skilled, highly sophisticated group of people that are able to support our regions and our loan officers. Loan officers are all about convenience and ease when it comes to interacting with secondary and interacting with pricing. They don't want uncertainty. They want to know that when they ask a question of their price engine, they're going to get the response that they need. When they go in and see what is an option, that those responses are going to be accurate, that the guidelines are going to be accurate, that the eligibility rules are going to be set. Having a platform that allows us to provide that level of certainty to loan officers is absolutely fantastic. Also, changing the way a loan officer interacts with a price engine. The old school is, let's go in and enter data in a UI, and here's my borrower, and here's this, and let's return results. Well, not everyone's sitting in front of their computer all day. The modern loan officer is not a desk jockey. So how are we providing them a solution that they can adapt with? Being able to talk to the price engine, being able to drop an email into the price engine and say, return my results, is going to be absolutely transformative. I'm excited to see the technology that we have in place, and I'm excited to see where it goes and how we can continue to provide better solutions to our loan officers that makes their job easier. I want to be able to solve things for them so that they can focus on other issues that we might not have solutions for yet. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, I am more excited about our future today than I was at any other point in time in my career here. Watching just the absolute powerhouse that are Rick and Patty and Kristin driving this company forward, where we're planning on going, how we're planning on changing the industry. It's so fun to be a part of it. When I joined NAF, we were 750 employees, and now we're over 5,000 employees, but I still go to work every day feeling like I go to work with my family. We are absolutely a people come first company. And we haven't lost that no matter how large we've grown. So I am so excited to watch how we tackle a challenging market and then how we're able to capitalize on an easier market, if you will, if rates ever come down. We'll still have our challenges then, but so excited to see where we're going as an industry and doing it with some of my best friends in the industry. It's very, very exciting. And we're obviously going to need to leverage technology to do that. As I mentioned, we have an incredible internal tech team that is building out solutions, and then we are very closely partnered with Poly to make sure from a pricing strategy that we can offer our loan officers, that we can offer our borrowers and our customers the absolute best option to suit their financial needs. We want everyone that wants to be a homeowner to be able to do it, and we want to be the ones to support them and help them get there.